Fetching carts at a grocery store will teach you how to sculpt your smile to comfort silver spoon-fed sons of guns. Like a superstitious ritual of reassurance, my smile was a plea for protection from being fired. We crew members mirrored our smiles to each other, like we all gave permission to spend the best days of our lives here. We smiled, too busy or afraid to bother with anything else but small talk. We smiled and felt out of our own skin, just hollow pairs of working hands. We hammered chisels into our faces to carve out grins we couldn't erase, even when our souls felt like unturned stones. We were sculpted to whatever pleasing statue would welcome the next customers in. We wore tags on our chests, so our names would make the customer experience feel more personal. This is how we shaped up to be professionals. My supervisor said that in 5 years, if my smile was good enough, I could become a manager there. Unlike most of my crewmates who didn't have college degrees or green cards, crewmates whose smiles, or tears, or frowns reside in the back of the house. They whose names our crew remembers with gratitude, even if society never will. A few papers assimilate me into the migrant climb of America. I climb for the comforts of becoming a white-collar brown man, while trying not to forget the names of those I've worked alongside in kitchens and grocery stores, knowing our time together was temporary. Yet I can't help but feel the pull of the common thread that exists between me and my people, whose cinnamon skin resembles mine, though their hands bear calluses my hands never have. Those who will never taste the food I get to eat. Folks who laugh about my struggles like I do about white fragility. I know my privileges stand on their backs. I try to remember the names of the workers I come across every day. I only remember their smiles greeting me as I pass by. They work from 5 to 9 so that I can work a 9 to 5. The street sweepers and garbage collectors, the custodians who wait for the last drunk yuppie to miss and piss everywhere, the construction crews clearing roads as I sleep, the truckers who traverse freeways like blood in the veins of our economy. Most of us may die without wondering whose hands decorate our plates and feed our families each day. The farm workers who left the tropics of our homeland, of their homeland, to brave the drought in California. They whose skin touches pesticides like perfumes, whose resilience wouldn't allow their weather cars to petrify. I try to remember the name of a miner I befriended in the mines of Surigao, Philippines. They once told me to tell their story for them and paraphrase it for any person I speak to. They told me that if they can't, maybe their children will one day escape those mines to write for their people like I do. Maybe their kids will play with mine and go to school like mine will. My people's struggles hammered chisels into my soul, carving out a purpose no one could erase. By any means, my people, their humanity, their names will be fought for, upheld, known and remembered, until the day that my kids can be side by side with theirs, until their names are stitched in the fabric of our culture. As a Filipino by birth, American by forced migration, I am working to find our common thread from where I am, here in the petty chaos of the everyday hustle, in the land of the free, in the home of imperialism. May we thread together resilience like capes, worn like capes, and muster strength to keep our people safe. For our everyday heroes who risk their lives crossing Minutemen-infested borders, until unity is woven, until victory is ours, hanggang sa tagumpay.